What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Feenix moment. Probably the last one you'll see Farming Sim 22 in the background when I say, and I say that because, well, 25 comes out this week, and I'm really tired of Farm Sim 22, and I really don't even want to record the video for the backing, but I still have to record at least one more 22 video, so we'll talk about that last week. Let's go ahead and thank our Elite Flock members. These are beautiful people that support the channel every single month, and one of the perks of being an Elite Flock member is your name shouted out at the beginning of every Feenix moment. So without further ado, let's run down this list of absolutely awesome people. We have our top tier Flock member, Mr. Jackson Modding. Then we have our Elite Flocks. We have Flock members. We have Cook County Fire Photography, Cast Pajamas, Mr. Getting a Promotion Here, Battalion Chief Matt Carter, JT Bathars Gaming, Firefire Romney, Tech Guy 191, Redneck Gaming 98. Then we go to our Flock Light members. These are also people who help support the channel, and that is Mr. John Beckert, Mr. Sean Barnes, Mr. Zenith Harris, and Mr. Tyler Mitchell. Thank you guys so very, very much for your continued support. It does mean a lot to me, and as always, I love your faces. Now, let's move on to our comment of the week. This one kind of hit me in the feels and made me realize I was old. This one comes from Mr. Pissed Off Bucket Guy 9115. He commented on Farming Simulator 15 Mod Spotlight number 83, Emergency Vehicles, and he just said childhood ... I get that. I've been doing this way too long. I even missed my whole what is it? I guess it's a 10-year anniversary of doing YouTube. I think that was my first video was uploaded in like August of 2014. So yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years now. I'm old as fudge. Anyway, so thank you, Pissed Off Bucket Guy 9115. As if you'd like to be shouted out at the beginning of a Feenix moment, you can either join the Elite Flock button, which you can find that join button down below, and it'll tell you everything you need to know, or you can just leave a comment that stands out from the rest on any of the videos, and you'll get a shout out. Moving on to last week. What happened last week? So pretty much the only Farming Sim content from last week was the Feenix moment and then the Farming Friday, because I am so over Farm Sim 22. It seems like it's not even just me. A lot of people are having issues with Farm Sim 17 and Farm Sim 22. I don't really know anyone who plays Farm Sim 19, so I don't know if anyone's had any problems with Farm Sim 19, but I joke, no joke, I kid you not. Last Sunday for my Feenix moment to record that background video, it took me 2.5 hours. And if you don't believe me, you can ask my wife. It took me 2.5 hours to open Farm Sim 22. 2.5 hours. Now keep in mind, I do have a lot of mods in my folder, and I haven't added any new in the last couple of weeks, and I've never had this issue. I went in and like removed 90% of my mods folder, and still took me 15 minutes to load in game. So I don't know what happened, and it seems to be a lot of people are having this issue. I don't know if it was like a graphics update or something that's causing some issues or what have you. I don't know what it is. At this point, I don't care because we are literally just right here on the cusp of Farm Sim 25. So I don't care. Hopefully Farm Sim 25 doesn't have these loading issues, but over in Jesse's Discord, a lot of people were talking about how they couldn't load in the 17, or they're having problems loading in the 17, having problems loading in the 22. I have had problems loading in the 17. It took me 5 minutes, which is a lot better than Farm Sim 22. It took 2.5 hours, but it still took me 5 minutes just to load in to Farm Sim 17 with just my Glen Beach trucks. That's it. I don't have anything else in there right now, just the Glen Beach, because I've been removing stuff as I'm working on stuff. So yeah, just 5 minutes for that, whereas like Farm Sim 22 took 2.5 hours. So I'm not looking forward to launching this game to record this video, but I'm gonna do it. So yeah, Farm Sim 25 can't come. this whole ordeal has got me from not being ready for Farm Sim 25 to like, you know what? I can't wait for it to come out so I don't have to launch Farm Sim 22 ever again. I will not play Farm Sim 22 ever again. Just like 19. I haven't, ever since 22 came out, I uninstalled 19, have not played 19 since. Same thing's gonna happen with Farm Sim 22. Unless 25 just completely bombs, I will never look back to 22 at this point. Dude, I hate it. I hate it so bad. Anyway, I think that's all for last week. Last week was, I would say uneventful, but it was pretty eventful because, you know, the whole election and everything. And, yeah, I didn't sleep much on Tuesday night. Let me put it this way. My wife had to be at work at 7 o'clock, or excuse me, 7:30 on Tuesday. And, for some reason, when she got up to go to work, I just couldn't fall back to sleep. So I was like, you know, why don't we just go and get it done now? You know, polls open at 7. We can go and go ahead and cast our vote, and then you can head to work. And she's like, that works better for me because my wife's been having problems with people not showing up to work, and a lot of times she has to fill in when people don't show up for work. So she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to vote if the one person who's always a problem doesn't show up. She said she'd have to close, and closes 9:30. That means she wouldn't have time to vote because the polls close at 8, I believe. So we went, and I didn't expect there to be a line at 7 o'clock like that. Every time I've gone to vote, you know, there's been just a few people, and that's always like in the afternoon. This is the first time I went first thing in the morning, and there was a line. I mean, a pretty significant line for it being 7 o'clock or excuse me, 6:30 in the morning. I was like, there ain't gonna be a line, and then we pull up, and there's a line. So that was pretty cool to see that people throughout the day were voting. And by time I had like went in the booth, cast my vote, and came back out, the line was way out the door, and I was like, "Oh, I'm glad we got here when we did," because they were outside the door. I was like, "Oh, geez, yeah." But we do have a new president coming in February. New used president, I guess you can say. I'm hoping for the best for those of you who, and I don't think I have a big support or subscriber base that is a supporter of the losing candidate, but if you did, it's okay. You survived 4 years already. You'll survive 4 more years, I promise you. For those of you who are on the winning side, yee, we did it. And hopefully grocery prices go back down and I can afford to eat meat again. I shouldn't say I can afford to eat high quality meat again. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with ground beef, but you know, a good ribeye cut would be nice again. I haven't had one of those in a few years. That'd be great to have again. Just saying. Hopefully not long after January, we can afford good food again while it lasts. Shouldn't say that. We should. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, pretty eventful. Other than that, not very eventful. Not much going on and all that jazz. I will say I did not stream on Saturday this past week because, I did. The Saturday before was because I was still hurting. I don't know if I talked about that in last week's Feenix moment. I was really sore for some reason, and I couldn't figure it out, and I really didn't feel like driving. And PJs was working on his new house, so we decided to skip that night. So anyway, So, moving on to this week and what to expect this week. So, Feenix moment on Sunday, you're watching now. If not, it's on you. That's like that. It's on you. Monday though, Monday will be my last Farming Sim 22 video, because I believe Farming Sim 25 releases on Tuesday or Wednesday. So last Farming Sim 22 video will be on Monday, and that's going to be my favorites throughout the year. I'm going to pick my favorite in each category, and tell you which, like, why it was my favorite and all that. I get asked all the time. Figured why not? We will do it for my last Farm Sim 22 video. Like I said, it was supposed to be last week, but I'm just so over 22 at this point. For the members, you guys, the videos I promised for last week are recorded. I just, with this being completely zoned out of Farm Sim, I did not render those. So, you guys will get 3 videos. 2 will be an exclusive. 1 will be an early access. I'll give you an update on Glen Beach. I haven't done much, just to be completely honest. I think I have touched Glen Beach in over a week, but I did fix something, so we'll record one of those for Monday. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait till next week so I can get a significant amount done, enough to warrant a video. You still get the 2 exclusive videos. Those are already recorded. I just gotta upload them. So Tuesday will be the first. We're going to be starting up Fast Food Simulator. We've already done a couple for Fridays. Those will take place on Tuesday since we're out of Fallout 76. If we ever do record more Fallout 76, it will slide back into that slot. But right now we don't have any more. So if we do, it'll be that. Or I don't know. We got to find some games to do a series on, I guess. As far as Wednesday goes, Wednesday, if there are any mods out by then, I highly doubt it. There'll be a Farm Sim 25 mod spotlight. If not, I'll do my first impressions video then. Thursday will be a Back for Blood. I did upload 4 of those, so the next 4 weeks of those are taken care of. And then Friday will be a Feenix Plays on what, not sure right now, but it'll be something. So there you go. That's the upload schedule for next week. As far as live streaming goes, JT, he has been streaming on his PS5. He's been streaming, I think it was Mafia. I think it was. I actually showed up last week's stream, and I can't remember what game he was playing. Of course, I didn't get much sleep on Tuesday night, but, you know, it is what it is. So, if you guys are interested in his content, right now he's limited to his PS5. So, if you're interested in his content, you can find his channel link down below. He's not going to do any of his PC games until he gets a replacement PC. As far as Thursday night goes, you guys know with PJ's now being a homeowner, he's not gonna, like, he's got things to do before he can move in, so he's not guaranteed to stream on Thursday nights. If he does, I'll be there. We'll figure out something. But if he doesn't, that's okay too. He has got a lot on his plate right now, and I don't blame him. So with that being said, Friday will be the first Farming Sim 25 Farming Friday. We're going to be doing a multiplayer game. Anyone who wants to join can join. If you start acting like a-hole, you will be booted, but that is what it is. And then Saturday will probably be I don't know. This Saturday is probably going to be ATS to finish my runs. Hopefully I have until Saturday, or I think it ends the 11th. I could be wrong. Hopefully on the 11th, or ends the 11th, so I can get the rest of my Halloween runs in. I haven't done that, but as far as this week, I have no clue what it was going to be. PJs did say something about ETS 2, so maybe we'll truck in Europe for a bit. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for me. If you guys did like the video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. If you guys do want to see future farming simulator Feenix moments, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever... Did I say that? Be sure to click that notification bell. Sorry, that's how bad I am with... Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.